Okay, so this is our new ProMaster roof rack. When you open the package, you're gonna get 6 crossbars. You're gonna get 2 front rails, one left and one right, 2 rear rails, one left and one right. You're gonna have a front fairing that'll use these brackets against one of the crossbars to lock it in place. You're gonna use these to actually mount them to the roof. So there's a little T-nut that kind of sits on the top of the roof that's gonna slide in here like this. And then you're gonna have 2 of these carriage bolts. You're gonna come up through the bottom and you're gonna use one of these guys on top to lock it down. We'll get more into that later. The rest of the package, just make sure you go against what is on the PDF, but you're gonna get your M8x25s. That'll be used for all your crossbars with washers. You're gonna be using your M6 and your M6 nuts and some washers on your front fairing. And then to mount your front fairing to one of the crossbars, you'll be using these slide nuts and the M6x12s. Now with that said, let's get to it. Okay, so we're gonna put this together. We're gonna put the carriage bolts from the bottom up. Pull those carriage bolts in place. We're gonna slide it over one of those T-nuts on the roof. They can be tight. Sometimes there's a lot of adhesive built up underneath it from the factory. There we go. Okay, in it goes. So locked in place. This guy drops on top, and now we're gonna complete that all the way around to the rest of those studs on the roof. Now that I've got all of the base mounts in place, we're gonna move on to putting in the actual roof rack itself. You're just gonna line up these 2 slot holes with the 2 holes, or the two bolt studs, the bolts coming out. We're gonna line those up and drop it in. We'll do the same front mount. So this is the back section is going to have 2 that it mounts on. The front section has 2. Now you're going to grab those M8 nuts, nylock nuts and washers. We're going to throw a washer on here and a nut on, and that'll stop it from falling off right now. But I'm going to loosely tighten, finger tight all those for this one, and then we'll move to the rest of the other front section and then the other side. Now we're moving on to the front section. I'm gonna line up the same holes. And these ones, perfect. Let's put one on for now. Okay. Now at this point, you can look at the center section here, and you're gonna wanna align these 2. And you're gonna use the X brace here, which is this guy. I like to place it behind it. So we're gonna take 2 washers, a nut, and a bolt to start. I'm gonna take 1 washer, put it on the bolt. There we go. Put it through the front. Insert this guy on the back. Put another washer. And another nut. And we're going to repeat this 3 more times until I get all 4 of these guys done. Okay, so right now we've got the passenger side all mocked up and in place. This is how the X bracket, you got the 4 screws, the washers, the 4 nuts with the washers, and the X bracket in the middle. You've got all your screws or your bolts, and you got your washers and your nuts on top, all finger tight. Everything's loose right now. We're gonna go to the other side, do the same thing, and then start installing the crossbars. Okay, so now that I've got my side panels on the roof rack all up in place, we're gonna come down and focus on putting together the front fairing. Now, there's 2 options for the front fairing. This is a standard front fairing. We do also offer a option that'll allow for a light bar to mount on top of it. But we're gonna stick with putting together this one right now. And it's a little bit more complicated than that one. So we're gonna start with the 5 little brackets that are included. You've got the big bracket that goes in the middle, the medium-sized brackets next, and the small brackets go at the end. Now we're going to attach those to this front fascia of the actual deflector part of the wind deflector. And so we're going to flip that upside down. If you kind of see this, matches the curvature of the roof of the van. These little notches right here are the front lower corners of the fascia. So we're going to flip it around backwards because it would be facing forward this way. We're going to flip this upside down, and we can go lay these guys out. Now they're going to face this way because you're going to mount this to a crossbar like this. So we're going to go lay those out in the direction we want them. And we're going to use our M6 hardware, the M20s, the M6 by 20s, M6 nylock nuts, and M6 washers. And those are going to go on bolt, washer, through the hole, washer, nut on the back. Okay, so I'm going to get to that right now. So we're just going to start at one end and just work our way across the other. So again, it is M6 by 20 bolt. The washer goes through the front, through the part, washer, M6 nylock nut. We're just going to finger tight all those on right now and go through the whole thing. So it's the last one, and we're going to go through and tighten all of these guys down. So that's an M10 for the bottom and a 4mm Allen for the top. So we're just going to flip it over. I'm going to pull these guys all up to their highest setting, and that's where I'm going to tighten them down right now. Okay, now that I finished tightening down the front ones, we're going to move to the back, and I'm going to be installing the M6 by 12s with these guys, little sliders, and one washer on each. So we're going to start with a washer in this guy. They're going to come through the back side, and you're going to take one of these guys and just put on about 2 turns. You're not really, make sure it's this side facing this way. I'm just going to put it on 2 turns. That's enough right there. Perfect. And I'm going to repeat that down the lane. So now that I've got everything together, everything's still loose, we're going to slide the crossbar on, starting from one end. Line this guy up. Yeah, that'll last. Gosh, okay. That's square. Now that everything's loosened together, I'm going to slide this to the highest position. So basically pushing it up all the way. And now I'm going to tighten down those bolts all the way down the line. Okay, now that I got the front ones tightened, we'll go in and tighten these back ones here. Now for these, they're a little harder to get to, so you can finger tighten them as much as you can, and then you can come in with Allen key and finish them off. Okay, that's it. You now put this and all the other crossbars on the roof. Okay, so we got the crossbar and the fairing right here. We're gonna lay that across. And we're gonna come on this side with an M8 by 30 and a washer. And we're gonna line this up with the lowest hole, the lowest slot right here in the front, right there. I'm just gonna put this guy in, get him started. Come in with another one, line it up, get this one started. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna follow this through with the same process for each one of the crossbars. We're gonna find spots that we're gonna evenly space them because we got 5 more crossbars to put in. So we got that side finger tight. I'm gonna line up this side, same spot. I'm going for the lower slot. We're just gonna finger tight on this side, line it up nicely. There we go. Okay, right there. And yeah, start putting in our crossbars as well. Now on the crossbars, you're gonna note that one side has a little notch in it. That's for putting in sliders that you're gonna use to anchor things to your crossbar. So you're gonna probably wanna put all those on the same side and have them facing up. Make it a little bit easier for you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so as we set up for the rest of the crossbars, this is completely up to you for the location of the crossbars. It all depends on if you have a rear AC, if you have a max air vent fan, if you have something else on the roof of your van, solar panel, something like that. The rest of these crossbars all are up to you. You can buy more crossbars, you can use less crossbars, but they're to your preference. If you have longboards you're putting on your roof, then you're probably going to space them like 4 feet apart. If you've got solar panels and you want to gap it based on your solar panel's length on the roof, yeah. So this one's empty, so these are all going to get put evenly across the surface. Okay. Now that I got the crossbars, the front fairing, everything tightened up on the top half of this, we're going to go back and we're going to hit up all the X braces. We're going to get these guys nice and tight, make sure these guys line up from front to back so there's no step or anything like that, and they have a nice clean look. Once the X brace is done, we're going to come back and we're going to tighten up the feet finally and lock them in place. Make sure everything's aligned side to side perfectly, and then we'll be done. There we go. And that's it. Roof rack is done. Hope you guys had an easy installation. I hope it turns out as good, as beautiful as this one. It's a really nice roof rack. I'm really proud of it.